Now you can see it. I was lying. I said it was minus 30. It's actually minus 31. You see that? They still, you can get all the way to minus 40, but hey, Heavenly Dew. Well, I agree with you. Hello. Nice to see you. It is way too cold. It is seriously, seriously cold. Last week it was minus 25. This time I have the phone on the cable, so we'll see how long we can make it. Maybe I will freeze before the phone freezes. It is, isn't it? And this is, we are now on our yard. Can't go very far. I would have wanted, again, I would have wanted to go on top of the fell. Hey, Mark! I would have wanted to go on top of the fell to show you the last rays of sun, but we're not going to start the car now. Only when we really, really have to. Hey, smartphone! Hey, Harvey! Well, you know, that can happen here sometimes. Hey, Timo! It's, well, we're going to, let's see what we're going to, hey, Happy Gora! We're going to look at what we need to do when it's a weather like this. Look, there's Stefan. It was too cold for him to go to the coffee sled. He has been this whole week, but now it's just simply when it's minus 30, he can't be there. Hey, David. It is it is cold, and we're going to be looking at a little bit.
Hello.
We're going to be looking at a little bit what we need to do when it's cold like this. And there you see the first thing. Hey, to South Africa. Oh wow, it's a bit different here now. See, even the walls are frozen. Our favorite Stefan, hi, says Heavenly Dew.
Really do.
Yeah, I hope so too, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, it's now we have it on we have a extra battery connected to
I
it.
have it connected to a loader, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there you see.
Step a bit back.
I
It
will
will be
step
funnier.
a bit
Step
back.
back. Step back. Step back.
Look,
Step
look,
back.
look,
Step
look,
back.
look.
Step back. You know, to the
Hey, to
top of the
Puerto
chimney. Yeah,
Rico.
because there's actually snow on top of the chimney,
You see?
and it's so cold that the heat that comes out of the chimney will only melt the. It will only melt sort of the inner edge, and the outer edge will stay snowy of the
Stay
chimney.
snowy. I don't know if it stays white or if it'll get black, but Stefan just made, so we have inside there. We can take a look. So can we take a look? Is it?
It's a
It's too
terrible
messy.
mess, but we
Yeah,
can
I
have a
know,
look.
but we just look a little bit from the side.
Look a little bit.
The
We do it like this, like that.
the garage is also very, very messy, but
That's because I need to constantly drag stuff out and dump stuff in there. Then I don't
yeah,
have time to organize in between. I'm just
absolutely.
too busy at the moment,
Hey, Hellevi,
or too lazy,
I
or
get a few
both. I'm
inches.
busy and
Oh,
lazy.
that's good,
That's
Tommy.
a deadly combination, isn't it? Busy and lazy.
Yeah, but we are extremely busy at this time of the year. Täällä on 31 miinusta.
There's
So
always because
all
there's
of these things you need in a weather like
yeah,
this.
different kinds of oils for the summer, for
Different
the winter,
temperatures.
different kinds of
Windscreen.
windscreen liquid for winter and summer.
Yeah, because if you in the car, if you have a summer liquid when it's winter, the whole thing freezes.
Yeah,
So it's the same with gas as well. They have a summer and winter variant
you
or
have a
diesel.
winter liquid when it's summer, it gets too expensive.
Minus 16. Yeah. No, we have had to take care of that too. Actually, I was worried last night because it was minus 36 last night. the I
So I'll
had
go
to.
and
I
get
was
some
really
wood
worried.
for you.
Huh?
I'll go and get some wood for
Okay.
you.
I was really worried that our whole water system will freeze, but so far it's good. So far so good. And the coldest temperatures have already been. Although actually, yes, that is a boiler, and then there's all these pipes that are attached to it. Well, this is not a boiler. The boiler is there on the other side of the wall, but this is sort of the oven where
think
the water is heated.
we're very low on firewood at the moment. We need to get more tomorrow.
Yeah.
But there's this old block that has been laying
Oh,
there for ages already.
well,
And I'm
that's
now
a
going to try and fit it in there.
good offering.
Yeah.
Good sacrifice. You see? Yeah, well, I mean, mostly our water, thus our house, is heated by electricity. But this is, it's so cold that we need to heat a bit extra. So when it gets this cold, it gets simply too expensive to.
So we're in the boiler room, and you can see my breath.
Yeah, it's not very hot in the boiler room here. But yeah, so when it gets this cold, we have to heat extra with firewood. But that's a great thing that we can do that. You know, if we were completely dependent on oil, for instance, like some people are. Hello. Wait.
We don't need these at the
Oh,
moment.
Oma. Huh?
We don't need these at the moment.
No, we don't. You wouldn't sink in the water at the moment. At least I think it's Oma, because it's hallo allemaal.
Hallo. Waar?
Ik zie alleen anonymous Facebook user, maar ik denk dat het Oma is. Yeah, so that's the heating. Do you chop firewood or buy it at the store? We chop it.
Well, mostly your dad chops it.
Dad does a lot. But you know, here it would be impossible. That's one thing that we wanted to show. Heaven and you would just want to build a snowman and have a snowball fight.
You can't.
You can't. Can you show why?
Yeah.
Look, the reason why is here. Look, when it gets this cold, the snow doesn't actually pack together. Yeah, it's too fluffy. It doesn't pack together.
What you can do is if you now get the snow into a mold or a bucket,
yeah,
or a square mold, and you really stamp it. You have to really break the structure of the snow. So you really have to stamp in it and hit it and then leave it overnight. Pack it together, leave it overnight. Then tomorrow you've got a hard block. Really hard block.
What we should have done is like ice lanterns.
No, we haven't done them. We can still do some for Christmas.
I was just thinking like today for this broadcast even.
Yeah.
But maybe should we do stuff that we need to do now first?
One thing that I need to do is get a warmer hat.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm wearing like my warmest gear at the moment, and I've got woolen long johns and normal ones, and still I'm feeling the cold. But what we Ei, kiitos Timo. You can hug snowy trees. You can do that very well. Of course, when it's this cold, the outer surface of the trees is very cold as well. we can try. But there's not. Maybe, you know, Tommy, maybe we do it on another day because it's just so damn freezing that I don't want to get any snow into like my wrists or my ankles or anything. That's always a danger, you know. That's our blackcurrant bush right there. That's how it looks in the wintertime. What we're going to do a bit. So now that this, now that this snow is so fluffy, you know, one of its qualities is that there is a lot of air between the snowflakes, and that's then again a great thing to use in a weather like this. So once Stefan has his hat on, some of you have been with us before when we've been doing it. We haven't done it yet this year because there hasn't been so much snow, but now it's possible, and now it's also very, very necessary. We'll put some snow around the house. Well, there's the.
So these toys they get some.
I'll come closer because otherwise you can't hear a thing.
We get some voiceover every week via the social office. that spend some time with us once a week, and that's why we have all those.
Yeah, our own children don't play with these anymore,
Yeah, true,
but our yard is a great fun fair for the kids that we have
yeah.
like on Thursdays. Um, do you make ice cream from the freshly fallen snow? A friend of ours does. A friend of ours does, and it is brilliant. She makes it with like the juices, like the berry juice that she makes in the summertime. Hey, John Macmillan, good morning. Welcome to the very, very, very cold Arctic.
Now, children, here you come closer.
Yes.
For what is the temperature of snow?
What is the temperature of snow?
The temperature of snow is 0 degrees Celsius, and it won't differ from that. That's because water won't get colder than 0 degrees Celsius.
Than the freezing point. And
Freezing point, right?
that's I
So,
was just saying about that there's a lot of slightly cold Edinburgh. Well, that's also good.
so, so that's the thing that here, if you see the air is minus 30, it means that the wood and the concrete of the house gets terribly cold.
Yeah,
But if you put a layer of snow against it,
that's exactly
the,
where
actually,
the
yeah,
heat escapes from.
the snow actually insulates. It stops the heat from escaping, and it actually, well, yeah, it stops what's in it or around it from getting much colder than say -2, -3 degrees.
Yeah, animals do that as well. They use snow to protect themselves from cold weather, and that's what people do here as
I
well.
mean, that's what igloos.
That's what igloos are. Yeah, they are just a way to protect from the cold. It's going to take because there's so little snow now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's hard to like. Last year we had, I think by this time we had a lot of snow already. It came very late, but then there was really a lot. You have to push it a little bit closer, I think. So what you would actually want to do is cover the ridge there. Hey Chantal, good morning. This place is called. We are now in the municipality is Kittilä, as you see in the name, and this place is called Levi, or Sirkka is the village, but Levi, that's the behind the trees over there. That's the biggest skiing center of Finland, the best known skiing center. So snow helps you protect because what I was just earlier saying, there's a lot of air between the snowflakes, especially when it's this cold, and so the together that and the fact that the snow itself is always, thank you Pispolo Picasso, uh, the snow itself is always like zero temperature. Hey Claire, um, together those things make sort of, they make like a layer around the house when we use it like this. They make a layer that stops the temperature from changing. Yeah, snow is used to isolate the house. You see, like that. So now when there would be the air that would be coming from the house, the heat, it stops there. Nature's exactly insulation. Well, both. You don't need to do it quite that far to the corner,
No,
but
I mean the corner, yeah.
yeah.
Important.
Well, this one we shouldn't compress because the fluffier it is, the better it works. So the better it protects the house. This is our house, yes. So this, what will happen in a while is that because the heat that escapes from the house. Oh, that's funny because there's several other people as well, but I guess people are from different channels here. So the what happens is that the heat sort of makes it melts the snow a little bit from right next to the house. So after a while, we will need to put some more there because otherwise, again, there's a route with from which the warm air will escape. This is excellent. Although this one is not so good because this is just like a cheap model. There's an excellent Finnish brand called Fiskars, and those big those snow shovels, they are just great. We have to get one, but at the moment we still have only this blue one. Each year I say that we're going to get like a better one, and each year I forget to buy it. We're too busy at this time, and then when the spring comes, then it's always like, then you don't think about it anymore. You see how little snow there is. You immediately get to the berries like this. Stefan is, he's 193 centimeters, so that's like how many? 6 foot 3, 6 foot 4, somewhere like that. So tall guy, but then again he's Dutch, so only here he feels tall. In the Netherlands he didn't feel tall. I don't think your cousins are taller than you.
I do have friends that are taller than me.
Yes, that's true. And I used to be always, I used to always be the tall one, and then Stefan was honestly calling me short. And I was like, how can you call me short? But clearly his perspective is a bit different. Oh, well, that's just him being Dutch. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, they're probably I think that they're pretty much the same height then.
What?
You and Chantal's husband, who's also 6 foot 3, who feels short in the Netherlands. But this is tricky. There's not enough snow for this. Yeah, but it's most important that we get Venla's room, because that's the, well, we should get our own room as well. Oh, thank you, smartphone. Thank you, Tommy. Huh? No, no. You are the tallest boyfriend I've ever had. He starts comparing himself. Look, I got stuck to the. This is the lilac that we have here. this is this is. Oh, well, you are from the Netherlands, so that's how it works. No insulation. That's a shame. It really works very well. You see? There's luckily just enough. Maybe you should put to our corner as well, because there's.
From there, in our corner, there's going to be enough snow there. Like just here and straight.
Okay. Hey, Cosmic Rose.
Also because the kids walk to school every day here, so it's.
Yeah, true. We are in Finnish Lapland, so we are in the Arctic area. We are 175 kilometers north from the Arctic Circle. So that means that at this time, well, almost, we have the polar night. Yes, we did that, Cosmic Rose. We did that. Yeah, I think that he's the keeper. If you play your cards right, you're also the last boyfriend that I will have. He's my boyfriend for 20 years now. It's cold in Finland. Huh? What?
Still a boyfriend after we've been married.
Yeah, you're my eternal boyfriend.
Yes.
And husband, but that's okay as well.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can show the people the path that the kids walk to school.
Well, yeah, that's where the school is over there, but our kids don't go there anymore. They take the bus from there, and then they drive 20 kilometers to their school. Thank you. The midnight sun is midnight sun is in the summertime, so in June, July. Oh, there's rabbits as well.
Yeah, but I mean, this is what you and your sister have been walking.
Well, that's true.
And what now our kids walk, so you can actually also when there's no
It's the
snow,
same
you
route
can see
as.
that there's this path.
Yeah,
here.
there's a little path because me and my siblings have been walking the same route to school, which was there, because I moved to this house when I was 5 years old. My dad built it with his father and his brothers. So this is like most of my life I have actually lived in this household, which is funny considering that I've lived in several countries, but now it's a home for us. 8 degrees and rain. Normally I say that I prefer the cold weather and winter, but I think that it is just simply really, really cold here at the moment. As said, Stefan is not even at the coffee sled today because it's just too cold to be standing outside for like hours. Light freeze, yeah, that's perfect. When it's sort of, yeah, when there's sort of a pleasant, when it gets dry, it's freezing so that the air gets dry. That's such a nice thing. Last summer was brilliant. Last summer was so beautiful. No, no. 8 is not cold, but minus 31 is cold. I can tell you that. This is the road that if you would take this from that direction, that's where the like that's how you go south. And this direction, you can drive all the way to the ice sea. Huh?
It's so cold that when you stick to a branch, the branch just snaps off.
Yeah, true. The branches just very easily snap in this weather. But yeah, so if you would take a car and start driving, first you would come to Norway, and then you would in Norway drive somewhat, and then you would end up by the ice sea. There's Alta is up there, and sometimes we drive there in the summertime. Or in Montreal, minus 8. Well, that's a really pleasant weather actually, winter weather. Look, wait, I have to show you. I have to show you. Wait a second. Look, this is what happens because I'm talking. The steam that comes from my mouth, it immediately freezes on my hair. So I become like this Santa. Right. Which road to Levy? Well, I mean, wait. I was going to show you, but then I forgot that I was showing myself. Wait. Flipping the camera again. So there, that direction. Wait. Let's see. I'll go to the side. That's funny, isn't it? My phone does not have a hand warmer. I have like I've attached it to the power bank, and that's why it's still 100%, unlike last.
Because of a hand
Thank you.
warmer, you've got a warming hand.
I've got yes. No, at this weather not. But so this road you drive about 400 meters, and then you turn to the left, and then you get to the center of Levy. So that's battery-powered heated gloves. No, we don't actually. You use those. I never used those. Never even seen them actually. Society keeps on. That's the funny thing. I mean, that's what people don't always realize. I mean, you see the cars driving and you see people going about their business. Ja, geweldig hè. Maar heel erg koud.
Can you step aside?
Aha,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, I will go to this side now. But so yeah, what Timo was saying, that it really, everything just works even when it's like cold like this.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because they work as long as the situation is as you expect. Because we get trouble when at once in the middle of the winter temperatures go above zero for a while. Then everything, because then the top layer of the snow melts, there's water coming into the snow, and on the surfaces, undercooled surfaces, everything gets iced up. And that's when we get into trouble.
Yeah.
Because then the machines at the airport, they don't work anymore. So they can't defrost the runways, the roads get terribly slippery.
But that's
So-
really when there's sudden
Sudden changes.
changes in the temperature, when it all of a sudden gets really warm.
That's nowadays what we get.
Yeah. The digital cameras. Yeah.
The sudden changes are new here.
Yeah, that's what the climate change means here. It takes a while to insulate the house, but we don't need to do the rest of it. We only do we have the bedrooms on this side of the house, so we do all of them. so that it's nice and pleasant. And this one, this side of the house is, anyways, it has a the foot of the house is lower here. Yeah, we don't. For us, the temperatures are normally rather okay, but a friend who has a dog that needs to be walked a couple of times a day. Leather and wool. Mind you, oh, oh, you can't see, but there's a really beautiful color right there between there. There's like a sort of a slight pink and purple because the sun is starting to set. Well, it's been setting already now for a while, but hey, John, you're just in time to see some very, very frozen action here. We've been looking at the heater of the house. Stefan made a fire earlier, and now he's making sure that the house is insulated. Finns also tend to keep homes rather warm inside. Yeah, although our house isn't at the moment.
What?
Our house isn't that warm. It's like 20, but the floors are a bit colder. Well, the trees are used to. They're just sleeping. They're just taking it easy, not doing much. The time is at the moment 2:30, 1:30 in the afternoon. So I no, like it's almost time for what is it, polar night. The trees are chilling. They're definitely chilling. The polar night officially starts. It only lasts officially for like a couple of weeks, but in practice here it's about 6 weeks maybe. Certainly here at our house, we I don't remember when we last saw the sun here. The kids, they speak Dutch, but not terribly well, and especially now that we haven't been to the Netherlands for 2 years, that has been a bit not good. They understand everything, but they don't speak that well. Only when they have been with Oma a bit longer. Uh, polar night is the one when the sun. Yeah, polar night means that the sun doesn't come above the horizon. Now it still does, but in a few days it doesn't anymore. Well, as you see, like even now in practice the sun isn't above the horizon, but it doesn't. Oh, Bobby has the same. Yeah.
I mean,
It.
we are also
Huh?
behind Levy. The sun stays behind the Levy.
Yeah, it stays behind the fell, but when even when the sun is below the horizon, it still is light like this. Hey, Mika,
In the daytime.
nice to have you here. Look how cold it is.
But it's only a couple of hours in the daytime that it's the night.
Yeah, it's light like this for like maybe 3 hours, but then in the summertime the sun doesn't go down. So 12:13 Netherlands. Well, we are there's 1 hour difference. No, well, this unfortunately isn't Fiskars, but yes, this is we've been using this quite a bit already, but luckily, you see, I'll show you because the yeah, true. The other day we got how far above? Yeah, I wanted to do that today, Claire, but it is just too cold to start the car. I didn't want to start the car. Yes, it's the cold makes you work fast. Yeah, that's true, Timo. It stays lighter because all the light that we get reflects back from the snow. So it's beautiful and bright here, even when it's dark. And even the moon can sometimes light the environment so that it's almost as in the daylight. That I've had that sometimes. It's quite cool when it's full moon. Look, this is what my brother has done. He came here with a big machine. Yeah, look, and over there as well, and over there. There's still so little snow that these are not very high, but the other day we got about 20 centimeters of very, very heavy snow. I'm not going to push that. I called my brother, and luckily he was out and about with his machine, so he came and quickly pushed our yard. Oh yeah, that could very well be. And then there's some countries. I think Israel is in the same time zone, and some African countries as well. I believe. I don't remember which ones exactly. Ooh, now I'm starting to get cold. Stefan is wearing, mind you, Sorel boots, and then well, as said, this one isn't a Fiskars shovel. We need a good one. We need a Fiskars, but oh, that's so nice. Yeah, it's been a bit tricky in the past weeks to get like proper broadcasts going because, like last week, I said the phone froze. This year, this week we will freeze, or at least I'm freezing already a bit. Stefan probably not, but I think that we are going to go in soon, Stefan.
Yeah, that was ready yet.
Huh?
That was ready yet.
No, but there's not much anymore. You only need to do like until the end of the window. In my opinion, at least. That's so cool. I still find it incredibly. Uh, I'm very honored that you actually wake up for us. That you find it interesting enough to hang out with us here. Yeah, but I would love to. I would. I've said it on several years. I would love to broadcast the auroras, but with my phone, it's not possible. Fiskars scissors. Oh yeah, excellent. No, that's one of our prides, our Finnish pride. But it is a great brand, though. Yeah, that's so cool. Cosmic Rose 3 a.m. Man. Well, that's a good thing. On Sundays, you can do that. Then you just go back.
Oh,
You're done?
yeah, I'll do the rest later on.
Yeah. I think that it's you have done well. Look, he always says that. He says, yeah, now I'm finished, and then he still continues anyways.
But the bedroom wall is what here.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, then there's the closet is there as well.
yeah.
Tämä on aivan ehdottomasti ja niin kaunis. I'm still as I said, well, you are very pretty, but oh, of course, yeah. They've got all kinds of interesting patterned scissors as well. The I wanted to, as I said today, go on top of the fell and show you the sun, but it just simply is too cold to start the car. So we'll have to see if we manage to do that. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, John? The, I don't get how it works. So we have now, if you want, you can, for instance, follow us on YouTube because we are the same broadcast goes to.
That you follow the right
Yeah, because there are fake Hollywood accounts. I don't know who would do that. They've got much more followers than us on YouTube. there's somebody who pretends to. They even use our logo, and I've several times reported them, but for some reason they don't get they don't disappear. So, and Twitch, yeah. So Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all these places at the moment. Excellent. I'm glad you will do that. Oh, great! That's such a shame that it was easy and Periscope was in so many ways better for us. But
can we ask people that watch us and follow us here if they could go on YouTube and look for the fake accounts and report them as well?
yeah, because it's some sort of a Halipu official, and you see that it's not us.
Yeah, it's very clear it's not us because
Yeah.
they use Holly in 2 words, but they do use our logo.
They use
But
our
You
logo.
can see, it's like
Some
travel
guy,
videos
yeah,
from,
I don't know who
East
it is.
Asia. So report them for using our logo,
Yeah,
claiming to be somebody that they're not.
yeah. I don't like that. I don't understand why somebody would pretend to be us out of all people. But and especially when they're in Asia. That's so weird. Oh, thank you, Timo. Thank you. It is weird, isn't it? But that's hey, the boss as well. Nice to see you here. Um. So, anyways, it would be nice if you followed us in those places as well. Then at least you see it there. We are going to go inside. So I will still
I have
show
to
you
go
the.
to the
Huh?
I have to still go and stand to the fire.
Stefan can see hardly anything because like
Yeah, that's
there's
because of
one eye is frozen. One of your IG. Oh man, that's so annoying.
what?
Somebody stole Heavenly Dew's Instagram pictures and then they were used somewhere as well.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
There was actually we had at some point we had somebody in the
Oh, that was
forest
so weird.
who was copying from another Instagrammer. She was copying.
Yeah.
She didn't copy the pictures, but she would go to all the same places, make exactly the same pictures with exactly the same comments to
Yeah,
them.
we didn't know that, of course. Only afterwards we started thinking, like,
Because
hey,
she
there's
came
something
to a
strange
forest,
about it.
yeah,
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 that was such a weird
to
thing.
make pictures.
Yeah.
And then she started asking all kinds of questions and started making pictures that we thought, well, that's a weird thing to do. And then after, because with the original person who was in the forest, things went wrong. So,
So no,
so
that's
it was sort of like
it was a weird.
things didn't go wrong. Things went a bit weirdly.
Yeah,
And then
but it was a weird experience, like to see that that really happens.
that people actually copied it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of. But yes, so anyways, thank you everybody very much for hanging out with us again today. So here, you see, -31. The name is there. Aha, okay, well that's at least very good. But I don't want them to be called Halipu either, but well, we'll see. Hey, oh yeah, tomorrow it's Independence Day in Finland, so happy Independence Day, Finland. That's probably true, John. But hey, thank you, people. Take care, you too, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Um, yeah, everybody stay healthy and well. See you next week. Now I have to take my glove off to end the stream. Bye bye. See ya. Hey, hey. Thank you. Bye.